open some windows up. Okay, open some windows up. I am going to be joining the lesson today because I've got my three amigos. They're going to be leading the session. So Maria is going to be leading the warm-up for the first session. And then Zainab is going to be doing the main. And Yahya is going to lead the session, the warm-up for the second session. And Zainab will be leading the main part of it as well. So we're going to give it about another 30 seconds to a minute. So Mario wants to take you on a little bit of a trip and an adventure. So be prepared for that. Yahya is going to take you through your paces. And Zainab is going to show you a really, really cool game that we can play that works on skill and balance coordination. So we've got all of the lessons rolled into one today. And we've got my little three champs ready to take you through your paces as well. So please do bear with them. And inshallah, we should have a lovely, lovely session. Okay, and I'll be about trying to either survive or not to give you too much. And we'll get through this. Okay, right. The squeaker challenge is Maria's favorite. It's going to be jumping lunges. 10-second jumping lunges. Okay, so that's what's going to be. What time do we have? Let me set the timer now, and then we can get cracking. That's good.
You don't need to have it there.
All right, we can. Oh, let me reset that. I've set the timer wrong. Okay, we are going to start very soon. I hope you are all ready. You can always rewind, and we can start. Okay, so Maria, where are we going today?
We're going to a trip to the zoo.
Trip to the zoo. You got to tell them where are we going?
Trip to the zoo.
Trip to the zoo. Okay, so we've arrived at the zoo. What's happening now?
A tiger.
Oh, we're seeing a tiger. Oh wow! So we're seeing a tiger. What does the tiger do, Mario? Show us. Come on, everyone. We're a tiger. Roar. 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 Remember, if you've got space, move around. If you don't have space, you can just stand on the spot or move around. Roar. 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 All right, Mario. I think that tiger's showing us a lot. What are we going to see next? What are we going to see next? A monkey like you? No. Okay, let's go, monkey. Zainab eating the drama. All right, Mario. What is next? What animal are we going to see next?
An elephant.
An elephant. Can you show us an elephant? Oh, that's a lovely trunk. Oh, no. Come on, let's go. I'm going to pick up some water and squirt everyone. You can do the water like this. Okay, Mario. What animal are we going to see? Let's say bye to the elephant. Bye, elephant.
And now we're going to see a crocodile.
Oh my gosh, so what does a crocodile do, everyone? Snap.
Like this.
Snap, it does. It's got sharp teeth. Well done. Snap. 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 Yeah, to show everyone out there, Maria, how you're doing your crocodile. Snap. Snap. Move around as well, crocodile. Snap. Snap. Well, Zainab's got a really noisy crocodile. Someone said bye to their crocodiles now. Bye bye.
Snappy, snappy.
Bye bye.
Snappy.
What are we going to go see next, Maria?
The penguin.
Penguins. How does a penguin move, Maria? Can you show us? Oh, very good. Look at those feet. That's really cool.
And they also kick their eggs like they're puppies.
Oh, look at that. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I don't know, I'm not too sure what noise the penguin makes. How are you guys doing out there? How are my little penguins? Let's go. Keep going, penguins, penguins. Keep going, little penguins. Oh, let's come on, let's go, let's go. Mario, are there any more animals in the zoo left to see, or are we ready to go? Are we ready to go? Maybe it's snack time. What have we got for our snack, Mario? Beans. What's the first bean? Go tell them over there, over there. Over there. Jelly bean. What's a jelly bean? Show us a jelly bean. Jelly bean. Oh. Wobble, 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 wobble. Wobble, 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 wobble. You got to tell them, baby. Tell them they're over there. Wobble, 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 wobble. Right, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Mari, what's the next jelly bean? What's the next bean we're going to do?
Firework bean.
Firework bean? What's the firework bean?
Like this.
Whoa, come on, down we go and explode. Whoa, down we go and explode. One more. And whoa, that was really cool. What we got next? Robot bean. Come on, robot. I am a robot.
I am a robot.
I am a robot.
A good robot.
Keep going. Oh my gosh. What's the next one, Mario? What's the next bean?
Hot bean.
Hot bean. Show them how we do a hot bean. Can you guys remember? Oh, it's so hot.
I need some water.
Oh, so hot. Oh, so hot. So hot. I can't take it. Oh, so hot. Come on, keep going. Runner bean. Oh my gosh. If you've got the space, do what Mario's doing. Copy me and say no if you haven't got a lot of space, okay? All right. Otherwise, you've got Speedy over here. All right. Mario, what's the next one? What's the next? Chili bean. What do you do for your chili bean? Oh, so cold. So cold. So cold. Oh, so. Oh my gosh, Mario turned into an ice bunny. What are we going to do? Now, cowboy bean, right? Remember, get your hats and go, yeah! One more time. What do we do? Cowboy bean, get your hat. Yeah! That was brilliant. Come on, Mario, what are we doing next? Jumping. If you've got space, do what Mario's doing. If you haven't got a lot of space, just stay close to one spot. Jumping around. I say well done. Right, Mario's done too much. Start jumping. Show us the start jumping. Oh, so we're going down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. And one more. Down and up. Oh, well done. Can we give her a clap? Well done, Maria. Now, for the next part of the lesson, okay, you're going to need a partner. We've just got a scarf, got some towel. Hold on, sweetheart. Okay, you also need, we've got, can you show them here? We've got 2 footballs, okay? Zainab, can you explain what we're going to be doing next?
Okay, so we are going to be playing a game called hand tennis. You're going to need a partner, something like a skipping rope or something, and have fun. So we are going to be holding. You can use a scarf to hold the other partner with, or you can hook it with the other hand, so it forms a kind of net. Then you want to use the ball, and
So just to explain, we've just got the scarf and we're going to fold it in half. Mario, excuse me. And then what you can do is that we're using a scarf. You can use a skipping rope, a t-shirt, anything you like. Okay. And then what we're going to do is that you can either tie it around the door handle, okay, or I'm just going to pop it into a drawer, close the drawer nice and tight, okay, and then this is all you want to be able to do. Just hold on to it. Excuse me, Mary, come on this side, sweetheart. All you want to be able to do is just keep it like this, okay, and that is going to act as your net. So you're going to use your arm and the scarf, okay, and what do we need to do now, Zainab?
so if that's what you do if you don't have a partner, so you will be using the.
Sorry, shall we show them with a partner?
Yes, we'll show
Okay,
them with a
so
partner.
leave that there. Okay. Right, so with a partner, what are we going to do?
You are going to hook your hands together like
Okay.
a chain,
Alright.
like that.
Good. Okay, so just to show you from the side, we've just got the tips of our fingers. So mums and dads or brothers and sisters, if you're there, maybe you can do the Congo like Mario is, please don't. Just going to do that, okay? And you're just going to stand so your arms nice and straight, okay?
Then
Right.
you will use the ball
Okay.
and back throw it over, and it's going to bounce on the other side, and the other person has to catch the ball.
So does the ball have to bounce?
It doesn't have to bounce, but if you want to make it harder for yourself, you can throw it to the other person and they can catch
So
it.
maybe let's start with a bounce, okay? So I've got the ball. I'm going to bring it over to the other side, and we're going to let it bounce. And well done, Yahya, good catch. And now Yahya does the same thing. And then I'm going to catch it. Okay, Zainab, how long shall we do it for?
30 seconds.
30 seconds? Okay, so Yahya, do you want to hold on to the scarf?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you take your football, sweetheart. And Maria, me and you can come over here. Okay, and we can do it over here. And as Maria is a little bit shorter, I'm just going to go onto my knees, so it's a little bit fair. So there we are. Thank you, Yahya. Zainab, are we ready?
Yes.
And do you want to watch the timer?
Yes, I will. 30 seconds starting. And give it 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so drop the ball.
Hope you're all doing really well at home, all keeping well.
Bounce on this side. Oh, hold it. How are you doing at home?
The ball doesn't fly across the other room, and also make sure you have parent permission before you use anything of theirs, like a scarf or anything. Like I borrowed my mom's one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and
Okay, guys, right. Just so you know, so that was like a little bit of a test. If you haven't got footballs, then definitely use tennis balls. If you haven't got any kind of equipment, then you can also use a cushion. Don't worry so much about it not being able to bounce. It's more about getting where it lands. Okay, guys, so if you have got balls, that is brilliant. If you don't, then use pairs of socks that are wrapped up, or you can use cushions, okay? So now that Zainab's shown you what we're doing, we're going to do it one more time?
yes, we'll do it another 30 seconds.
Okay, come on then. Right,
No, should Mario.
now you can go this way up. So right, me and Mario can come back in. Come on. All right, Zainab, do you want to let them know?
We can start in 2.
Hold on, sorry, just before we do that, do you think Zainab, you'd be a good idea to swap hands?
Yeah, if you want to make it harder for yourself, swap over your hand, catch it with the other hand, dodge, do.
Okay, let
Okay,
them know.
3, 2, 1, and I think we'll go from now.
Now? Okay, go. Right, 30 seconds.
How are you doing?
Oh.
If it's hard, then do what you're doing, swapping over your hands. If you're finding it easy, if you're finding it hard, you don't need to swap your hands over and just let it bounce. If you're finding it easy for yourself, then you just need to do what you're doing and swapping over his hands.
Okay, how long we got that, Zainab?
2, 1, and rest.
Okay, guys, right, we're gonna have a little tiny little rest there. Okay, so what we're going to do is just to show you that if you've got, if you've got your hand here, I think you're here, then what I was going to do is that from here, if you're finding it a little bit tricky with the throwing and catching, then what you can do is that you can pass it to your partner in their hands, and then your partner can pass it back to you. Okay, if you're finding it a little bit tricky, this is how we can simplify it. So just going from here and passing it to our partner and passing it back. And then to extend it a little bit more, then where Yahya's hand is, I can maybe just drop it into his hands. Oh, we'll try that again. So Yahya's going to try and drop it into my hands, holding it on. And you can just drop it into my hands so I can try and catch it. And then Yahya's going to try and do the same. Okay, and then once we've been able to do that, what we can then do is let the ball bounce and then see, and Yahya's caught it, and then we can progress it from there. Okay, gang? So what we're going to do here, we're going to take a 30-second breather. We're going to get some air in for our nose, out for our mouth, and we're going to get some water. So please, let's go and get some water. Okay, do let me know how you're getting on. Okay, remember what Zainab said. Please make sure that you get permission for anything that you're using. So if it's a t-shirt, a towel, a scarf, a jumper, if you're tying it onto something, please make sure you don't tie it too hard. So you can take it off, obviously, because you can tidy up after. And make sure that if you are using anything inside, just be careful that you've cleared the space. Okay, right. Okay, thank you, little Squidge. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing, the new game that we've introduced. Okay, Zainab, are we going to do it for one more round?
I think we'll do it for one more round.
And is this the round that we're going to do the challenge on?
Yes, that challenge we are going to answer.
It's going to be the 30-second challenge to see how many times we can do the bounce and catch. Okay, we're going to see, not like this, sweetheart. We're going to see how many times we can actually do the bounce and catch in 30 seconds. Okay, so we're going to go and get ready. So Mario, do you want to give that back to Yahya? Zainab, do you want to go and check the timer? Yahya, you okay there, lovely? Okay, so back with Mario. If you haven't got a partner, then Yahya's going to go back onto the scarf. Right, there we go. Make sure it's a little bit tight, not too soft. What hand? If you want to swap your hands, definitely swap your hands. Right, you swap your hands? You want to go on that hand? Okay, Zainab, what's the timer?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Okay, as many times as you can. Catch it. Oh, let's try again. That's one. Good. Well done. I'll keep.
How are you all doing at home? Hoping you're understanding what we're doing in this game, and you're getting the challenge done now.
Right. How long have we got left, Zainab?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time.
Okay, let's stop there. Okay.
Comment how many you got in the chat and we'll see.
Yeah. How many did you manage?
I managed 13.
13. Well done. Maria, me and Maria managed to do 6. We managed to do 6 in 30 seconds. So very, very well done.
He did 30 and then it was in 30 seconds.
13, baby. It's close. It is close. What did
The
we get?
same, what, 9?
The same. Well done. That's good.
That's great.
That is good work. Right. Now, this time we're going to do the last little bit. Okay, and what we're going to do is we are going to do an over and then we're going to do an under, and we're going to practice that first. So if I can demonstrate with Yahya, okay, so hold the ball, lovely. I need your football, sweetheart. There we go. Give it back to Bajan. There we go. Okay, Zainab, do you want to hold this for me? So we are going to hold our hands, okay? Yahya's going to bounce the ball. This way, ready for carnival. So we've gone over, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bounce the ball under. Now Yahya is going to now bounce the ball under. Okay, and then I go over. So Yahya goes over. I go under. Yahya goes under, and I go over. Okay, so that is what we're going to do next. Zainab, have you got the timer ready?
On time already, 30 seconds.
Hold on, let's all get ready. Guys, are we ready out there? Come on, Mario. Get ready, sweetheart.
Can I do it in 10 seconds?
Yeah, let everyone know out there.
Okay, 8, 7, 6. I'm just going to wait for that timer to get to 7 minutes.
Come on, let's go.
Stop.
Okay, so say over. Over it. Oh, it's okay. Now you go under. And then get ready. I'm playing under. And you go over. Yeah, how you guys doing out there? Oh, well done.
How are you doing? Comment how many you've done and stop.
And stop there. Right, so this was a little practice, okay? This was our practice round to prepare you for what's coming next. Is that right, Zainab?
Yes, you're going, after this next 30 seconds, you're going to type in the chat how many you got in 30 seconds. There you go.
Okay, so are we ready to go on? Everyone, are we ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Are we ready to move on, do you reckon?
5 seconds.
Yeah, sir.
Hold
up, you're ready.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Can we Mario this go?
Remember, at the end of this 30 seconds, comment in the chat how many you got in 30 seconds.
Come on, let's go. Catch. Well done.
Okay, hold it straight. You need to pull. And also, if your scarf is slipping out of your door handle or your drawer, maybe tuck it in the door a bit more or tighten it on the door handle a bit more. And stop.
And stop there. Now, Maria said something really interesting, that she really enjoyed it when we were doing over. She found that a lot easier, but when we did it under, she found that really hard and really struggled. Is that the same for everyone out there as well? I wonder if you think that's still one of you. Right. So me and Maria managed to do. Me and Maria managed to do 4 because Maria found the under ones really hard. Yeah. How many did you manage?
I did a lot.
You'll let them know.
I did 22 from 13 to 22.
That'll be interesting. We can always rewind and see how you did. Remember, it's live on YouTube. We can always check back. Guys, how did you do out there? What was it like out there? Please do let us know. Okay, right. So what we've shown you today, is something new that we can do. Okay, so now that we have done what we've done here, it does rhyme. So now that we have done the main part, we're just going to do a really quick blast of an exercise. So we're going to grab that blast. You're going to find out right now, Maria. Okay. So it's kind of very close to your warm-up. So we're going to finish off. We are going to do some squats. Okay, so are we ready? We're going to do 5 squats. Are we ready? 5 squats. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go down and do the Superman. Can we do it? Superman, get ready? Superman. Holding it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this time to go right onto our backs. Go right onto our. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, let's tuck that one in a little bit cheeky. Right, we're going to go on our backs, go on our backs. Okay, there we go, on our backs. And we're going to put our hands, we've done this loads of times, and we're just going to reach up just for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Breathe in for your nose, and on the way up, breathe out for your mouth. 4, 3, 2, and chill and relax. Okay, let's just sit on the floor. Let's just relax. Okay, do let us know in the chat or in the comments how you found that. I really hope you enjoyed my little team. If you're going to stay for the second half, then you get to meet Senor over there, and he will be leading the warm-up for us. I really hope you enjoyed Maria's warm-up. She was really excited to do it for you. And once again, Zainab and myself, we have introduced a different game to you. We've introduced a different game for you to be able to do at home. So this is like a really transformed game of tennis, an adapted version of tennis that you can do with a football, a tennis ball, any kind of ball, not like tennis, similar to table tennis. So you can do it with someone, or you can do it on your own and really practice some hand-eye coordination, the way you're looking, the way you're standing, the way you're holding and moving. Okay, guys? So we are going to be here next week, and that may be the last week of my sessions. I will be returning to work very soon. So most possibly I could be returning to work on the Monday after half term. So next week we will be doing sessions, and it could be the last one, but I will let you know on Tuesday or Thursday. Okay, lovelies, what we're going to do, we're going to have a minute breather. We're going to have a minute breather and we get some water. My little team are going to go and get ready. Okay, if you need to tidy up, then please make sure you do tidy up the space that you've used. Any equipment that you've borrowed, hopefully no one's clothes other than your own, and you haven't made any knots on door handles or anything. If there is anything like that, mums and dads, I'm really, really sorry. Okay, and I'll hope to see you on Tuesday. My gang are going to, my three are going to fill up some water, I think. Fill up your cups of water, yes. And we're going to join you in about 40 seconds, okay? So we're still here. I'm going to reset the timer, and then we can, we're going to reset the timer, and then we're going to get ready for the next session. Okay, right. Another 40, no, sorry, not 40 seconds, another 20 seconds, and we're going to be with you. Are you ready, champ? Are you excited for your lesson?
So excited.
You're super excited? Yeah, you ready to show them, take them through the paces?
I'm so ready.
So ready? Okay, right. Have you kind of, do you want to tell them what kind of things to prepare for or what to expect?
You should, you can
tell them.
take about 10 or 20 seconds to have a breather because I'm sure. I'll tell you, here's a warning. This warm-up will probably blow your mind, okay? You're going to be so surprised and pumped that you've done this warm-up with me, okay? So you should really be prepared for some pretty easy and also pretty fast exercise, okay?
Okay, ready to go?
Yeah.
Do you want to check your notes? Let me introduce you very quickly while we're here. Let me introduce you to our lesson plans, not the mess that's in my house. So this is where we have our lesson plans. So this is where all of it takes place. Okay, so Coach Sophie is not always happy because we kind of ruin it, but that is the magic and the notes station where our lesson plans are. Okay, mister, are we ready to go? I reckon we can start because we've got our audience. Let's get ready. Do you want to press the start button?
Ready, steady. Okay, let's go.
So
we are going to start with nice and easy jogging.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Time out. Pause. Those of you that are joining the lesson now, you need a ball, football, tennis ball. If you don't have that, you can use a cushion. You also need like a skipping rope or a scarf or a jumper or something that you can tie on a door handle, or I will show you what we do with it later on. Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go jogging. Nice and easy. Jogging. If you have space, you are free to jog around. Or if you don't have space, you can do easily what Coach Haseeb is doing today as well. Me, I'm going to jog around for a bit, and I'll 10 more seconds.
Keep going, guys. Remember, make sure you've got some water, suitable space, okay? And if you are fasting, it's a hot day, just pace yourself. Don't wait for Coach Young here to tell you to have a break. If you need one, then definitely take one and join in as soon as you're ready, okay? If you're not fasting, then it's the same applies to you. It is a very hot day, so just pace yourself. Make sure you're hydrated. You've got some water. If you need a rest, take a rest. And you can always catch up on our YouTube recording.
And also, if you're fasting and you don't want to tire yourself out, you are free to write down in the comments below if you want to have a break now, or if maybe I can like do some more stuff while you are finishing off all of it. Okay, that's enough for jogging. We're going into 10 star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay.
What's next here?
Now we have 5 butterfly sits.
5 butterfly sits. Okay.
Once you're back, you all know how it's done.
So just make sure that your feet are together and your knees are a little bit wide apart.
Okay.
I'll do the timing. Ready? 5 seconds. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What have we got next, Coach Yahya?
Okay, after butterfly 6 is some squats.
Some squats.
Okay, we're going to do 5 squats.
Are they ready? What kind of things do we need to remember when we do squats, Yahya?
We need to remember to keep our heels on the floor. We don't want any of this. So if my hand would be the floor, you can just see that. My hand would be the floor. You don't want your heel to go up off the floor, and you don't want to be standing on your tippy toes. You want to be flat, like you're normal standing, but in a squat. Okay, ready? So 3, 2, 1, 5 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Brilliant. What's next, champ?
The next up of the squats is probably your favorite. We are going to do some boxing.
Whoa.
So if you can remember the sequence, it would be great. So we're going to go jab, jab, 2 jabs on each hand. Then we're going to go 2 hooks, each hand, 1 uppercut, any hand you want. And then we're going to go kick, kick. Okay, you got that?
I don't know. Shall we show them again?
Yep.
You guys ready? So we're going to do a what?
2 jabs,
Jab, jab.
hook, hook,
Hook, hook.
uppercut,
Uppercut.
and kick, kick.
Kick and kick. Let's go. How many doing, champ? Let's go.
Jab, jab, hook, hook, uppercut, kick, and kick.
We're doing it again?
Yep, one more time. So jab, jab, hook, hook, uppercut, kick,
Walk.
and kick.
Kick. Be careful with the kicks. Make sure you've got a lot of space to do it. You're not going to hurt anyone. What now?
Warm up again.
All right, we're going to do it again.
So we're going to go for 10 seconds jogging. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Can't hear you. Shall we start again?
Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
What was next?
We are going for star jumps. 10 star jumps. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think you're starting off already.
What are we going to do next?
Okay, now, next up is butterfly 6.
Butterfly 6. Oh my god.
Down on your back, sitting a bit in a genie stance for your legs.
Is this genie stance?
Yep, genie.
Do you want to show them what a genie stance is?
Up.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the diamond that I made in my feet.
So I don't think they like looking at your bottom. Maybe.
No.
I'm not sure.
Okay,
Right.
ready?
Shall we go for 10 seconds this time?
Let's go with 10.
10 seconds. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Shall we go for a 5-second breather?
Yep.
5,
You can.
4, 3, in through your nose, out through your mouth, 2, and 1. What's going on now?
Now we are going for 5 squats.
5, shall we maybe double it up, go for 10?
Yeah, let's go for 10.
Or shall we go for the little challenge? Shall we see how many squats can you do in 20 seconds? What do you want to do? The 5 or the 20-second challenge?
We'll do 20 seconds.
20-second challenge, you want to tell them? Do you want to ask them?
You want to do 5 squats in your time or 20-second challenge? How many squats can you do in 20 seconds? Write down in the comments below.
So we're going to do the 20-second challenge then?
Yeah, but should we wait for the comments?
I reckon not. I reckon we should just do the 20-second challenge.
Okay.
20-second challenge. Are you ready?
Can we watch on the timer?
I'll watch the timer. Oh, my eyes are a little bit dodgy though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
20 seconds. Let's go. Come on. How many can we do? How many can we do? Bouncing up, all the way down, and popping up. Oh, my dodgy eye's kicking in. I don't even know if we started. Did we press the start button? Yes, we did. We're halfway through, guys. Come on. Halfway through. Keep going. Is that right, Yahya?
Yep, we're halfway through.
Right. 4, 3, 2, and boom. How many did you do? What did you do? How many did you do?
Wait.
Oh, you're doing for like...
Okay, 27. I've got 27.
Yeah, you got 27 in 24 seconds. Little sausage. Okay, I'll be honest, I wasn't really counting. Sorry. Okay, right, what's next, champ, after the squats? What are we doing?
Oh, boxing.
Boxing again? Okay,
You can remember sequence, that'll be great.
let's
I'm
see.
pretty sure you remember.
Yeah, go on then, tell
Okay.
me.
It's jab, jab, 2 jabs, if you can remember that. Hook, 2 hooks. And then 1 uppercut. And then 2 kicks.
Right,
Okay, ready?
ready?
Let's go. Jab, jab, hook, hook. Sway to the left. You can sway to the right.
Oh, that was cool. I jumped ahead. Let's do that again. Start from the jab. I like that.
Jab, jab,
Jab, jab.
hook, hook.
Hook, hook.
Oh, he's gone mad. He's going firing at me. Every second he's shooting. Okay, we go left.
Whoa,
Let me dive right.
whoa.
You was right there. And now we're going 1 uppercut.
One uppercut.
He's flying in the air.
Whoa.
And he comes down, kick,
Kick him out
and kick.
and kick out again.
Okay,
Remember, if you don't have a lot of space, you can just do it standing on the spot. If you have a lot of space, you can roll around and roam around like Coach Yahya. I think I really enjoyed that. Can we do that one more time?
The boxing.
Oh, the boxing. Oh, I'm sorry.
You got up.
The guy got up. Oh my gosh. Do we have to do it all over again? Guys, get ready.
Finish him.
Finish him. Go on, let's go.
Freestyle, 10 seconds.
Freestyle. Come on, jab, jab, hook, kick, uppercut, jab. Oh, I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm kicking him. I'm jabbing him. I'm hooking him. I'm giving an uppercut. Another uppercut. The guy's not dropping.
3,
I'm going to jab him.
2,
Jab him.
1.
Oh,
And out.
well done, well done, well done, well done. Right, I really hope you enjoyed that warm up. Okay, so things that we're going to do is there's a couple of things that we can do. So I've got a little towel, right, and then I'm just going to wrap it up like this, okay? And then all Yahya's going to do is hold one side, and I'm going to come over here and just stand up there, that's fine, okay? And we're just going to keep it straight, and this is going to act as our net, okay? So do you want to grab the ball? We're going to grab your one, that's perfect, that's lovely. Okay, keep it nice and tight. Okay, just a little bit like that. Take a step back. That's lovely. And what we're going to do is that if you are in part 1, then you know what we're going to do. If you've just joined in, and you, this is what we want to do. If you have not got a partner, just hold this one lovely. Just put it there. If you have not got a partner, then what I've got, I haven't told Coach Sophie this. I took one of her scarves. Ha, 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 ha. And then you either just wrap it round the door handle, not into a knot, because you don't want to kind of get it stuck. So I'm just going to keep it like this, pop it in a drawer, close the drawer nice and tight, and I'm not going to really pull at it as hard as I can. So that's all I'm going to do. So if you're doing a solo mission, then this is what we're going to do, okay? And that is going to be our net. All right, can I borrow your ball, champ? And then we are using a football. Yahya is using his prized possession. You won it in a competition, lucky boy. So Yahya is going to be using a football. If you've got a tennis ball, if you have not got a tennis ball, don't worry. You can use some socks or a cushion. The principle will still be the same. Okay, so we're just going to do a quick warm up. So Yahya, what are you going to do, champ? Are you going to be doing this, or do you want to hold hands?
We can actually hold hands because I didn't have an opportunity to do it.
Okay, so what the other way that we can do it is here, we can just lock our fingers. So just to show you, this is how we've just locked our fingers. So if you haven't got anything that you want to spare, or mums and dads are like, I'm not too sure, you might ruin it, then this is what you can do. Okay, so mums and dads, brothers and sisters, please do help out. So this is an alternative that you can use using your hands. Otherwise, you can do what I've just shown you, or what me and Yahya have just shown you again. Grab the other end, lovely. Okay, we've
This
just
is
got...
only if your parents say.
Thank you very much. Remember, you've got to ask permission and always tidy up after the session. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to show you a couple with the towel, and then we'll show you some solo missions as well. Okay, yeah, are you ready? So all we're going to do from here, just going to do a really quick warm up, just get our hands ready. I'm just going to pass the ball into Yahya's hands, and then he's going to pass it back. Okay, we're just going to do that 10 times. Okay, just 10 times, nice and easy. Okay, ready? Let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Then what you can do is that you can see that I'm using my left hand. If you want to, you can swap your hands over. So now I'm using my right hand. And Yahya, what hand are you using?
I'm also using my right hand.
Also using your right hand. This time we'll do exactly the same thing. Okay, but instead of 10, we'll just go for 5, just because we know what we're doing. Ready? Right, okay. You count for me. 1,
2, 4, 6.
6. We're doing 5 sausage. Six sausage. Okay, all right, gang. Okay, so now that we've done that, okay, I'll give you an alternative. All right. So what we're going to do is that if you're doing a solo mission, Yahya's going to show us. Okay, so Yahya's going to show us a solo mission, and what's the tricky part here is that Yahya's going to have to drop the ball and then swap hands at the same time. So will you be able to show us, Yahya? And again. And one more time. Oh, can we give him a clap for that? That is brilliant. So what you're seeing there is that he's gripping on from there. He's dropping the ball. As soon as he drops the ball, he holds on and then catches the ball or scoops the ball up. And then he does the same thing. He passes the ball over. As soon as he drops the ball, he catches what he's holding and then he gets the ball. Okay, so those are things that we're doing. So that is what we're going to be doing now. Okay, so Yahya, would you like to demonstrate a solo mission or do you want to buddy up with me?
I want to tell them one thing.
Go on then, champ. You tell them one thing.
I might have gone a bit too fast, so this is it in slow motion.
Oh, very good.
So I pass the ball, I drop it, and then I'd swap hands, and with the left hand, I'd catch. You will get that?
Yep. Did you get that? I hope they did. Okay. Fantastic. So now that you've explained it to them very kindly, do you want to do a solo mission or do you want to do it with me?
I'll go for a solo mission.
You're going to go for a solo mission. Okay. So I'm going to be showing you, right, another ball. Here we go. And all I would like you to do is take a step forward, sweetheart. Okay. So all we're going to do from here is that we're just going to do 20 seconds, as many times as we can, just throwing it over, swapping, over, swapping, over, swapping. 20 seconds. We're going to see how many we can manage. Okay, Yahya, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you guys ready out there? Right, we're going to start now. Let's go. 20 seconds to do as many throws and catches as you can over the net. Make sure you've got your hands, fast hands, so it's literally switching and swapping, catching and dropping. Okay, right, how long we've got left? We've got 11 seconds. Keep going, guys. Keep going. You can see Yahya's using his footwork as well, so you've got to move your feet. Oh, Yahya's dropped the net. 3, 2, 1, and let's just stop there. Okay, I'd love to hear how you do. Oops, sorry, that was a misfire. I would love to hear how you got on. Okay, right. And now, what we're going to do. How did you find that, champ?
I found that good, but I haven't managed to beat my record.
That's okay. That's what records are there to use as a target, a benchmark, something to aim for and work towards to try to better yourself. Right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. But now what we're going to do is, if you are doing a solo mission, I will just show you from here. We're going to do an over, under, okay, over and under. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So it's over and under, and we've got 20 seconds to see how many we can manage to do. Johnny checking. I know you had your reflexes ready. That was fantastic. 20 seconds to see how many you can do. Just before we get started, are you going to do a solo mission or do you want to buddy up?
I will buddy up and do a double.
Ooh, you're going to do a double. Right, so let's get going. Let's move this over here. Okay, ready? Do you want to hold hands or are we going to do a towel?
Oh, hold on.
Hold hands. Right, ready, set, go. Over, under. You're going to keep counting how many we do? Keep going. Well done. Guys, keep going. If you're doing it as a partner, make sure that you're staying concentrated, okay? Focused. If you want to move your feet around, you can. If you want to stay still like I am, absolutely fine. You've got a couple of seconds left. We've got 7 seconds.
4, 5, 6.
And stop. How many did we do? Can we let everyone know out there on the interweb?
Got 27.
27? I'm not too sure. Maybe we might have to rewind and check that again. I'm not sure if it's in your count. Get it? Maybe before your time. If you ever watch Sesame Street, I know you're going to watch it now and you're going to try to find the count. 1, 2, But let's see if you know that. Now, okay, so hopefully that's what you've got as well. Now, what we can do with this is that there's lots and lots of things that we can do, is that we can now adapt it. You can use smaller equipment, larger equipment, lower, higher net. You can do it with a moving target. If you can, maybe me and Yaki can show you. If you want to hold the other side, lovely.
A moving target.
No, that's all right. Just grab the other end, sweetheart. No, it's fine. You won't fall.
Yeah.
If you grab that, then what we can do is that we can also just hold the end. That's it, lovely. Give it a nice little strong pinch. That's it. We can take 1 or 2 steps this way, 1 or 2 steps this way. We can also make it into a game. So what we can do is that see who gets all the points, like a proper game of tennis. And Yahya's got to try and throw the ball over and try and make the ball bounce. Or it can be 2 bounces, just to see how we're getting on. So we're going to do a quick game. So Yahya's got to try and make the ball bounce once. I've got to try and make the ball bounce twice. Okay, ready? Let's see how we do. Come on, let's go. Oh, I got it there. Oh, he saved it. Oh, that was very clever. Right, where we go? Let's go. Oh, I didn't get 2 bounces. Oh my gosh, Yahya's winning here. Very good. Oh, Yahya's doing really well there. So if you notice, what Yahya did is that when he did it from here, he bounced the ball closer to his side, near him, which made me really stretch forward. Very, very good tactics that he used there. Okay. Now, this kind of game that we have introduced you to is limitless. Okay. So you guys can think of many, many ways of making it challenging. You can do it while you're balancing on 1 foot, maybe with an eye closed. Close 1 eye, close 2 eyes for a couple of seconds. So many ways that you can adapt this game. So we've introduced 1 more game to you. I'm going to leave you with, I'm going to give you a little bit of sad news now, and then we'll kind of fill it up with a little bit of fun near the end. So after half term, so next week, there will be 2 sessions. They will most probably be the last 2 sessions, as I am returning to my school as children are coming back. So I will be teaching them PE. I'm going to be exploring a way of possibly continuing to support you guys in some shape or form. I'm not too sure how, but next week will be the last 2 sessions. And I hope to see you then. We're going to finish on a jolly one. Okay, so we'll do the challenge. Quick, let's go. 10 seconds. Jumping lunges. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and everyone has really enjoyed playing the bean game. So we're going to finish off with a couple of beans. So Yami, do you want to start us off with one of your favorite beans?
Let's start with the Mexican bean.
Mexican bean. Okay, remember we've got to kind of jump forward and go arriba, arriba. Remember to really get your hips into that. My favorite. We'll do it one more time.
Start.
You got to tell them we're going to do that.
The Mexican.
Mexican bean. Jump forward, hands up, arriba, arriba. Right. My other new favorite is the robot bean. Let's finish off with the robot bean.
A robot.
Keep going.
Are you a
Robot bean.
or a human?
Right, jelly bean. It's a classic. Jelly bean. Everyone's all wobbly. Every part of you is all wobbly, 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 wobbly,
Stiff.
wobbly, wobbly.
Jelly bean all wobbly.
Broad bean. Baked bean. Oh, yeah, you make it. Tall bean. Really tall, really tall, really tall, as tall as you can. We're going to now do the chili bean. So cold, so cold, so cold. It's so cold, so cold.
No, I don't want an ice lolly.
You don't want an ice lolly? You sure?
I'm sure. Freezing.
Runner bean. Let's go. Runner bean, jumping bean, jumping bean, jumping bean. Jumping bean, jumping bean, jumping bean.
Jumping like a man.
Jumping bean, jumping bean. And we're going to do the new one, Maria's one, which she made up earlier. We're going to go low, firework bean. Low, firework bean. And firework bean. Okay, right. Going to catch your breath. We're going to end the session there. So get your breathing going. Yahya's nipped off. Yahya's nipped off for a little bit of water. Please do the same if you need to. Okay, we're just going to cool it down. We're going to cool it down. It was a nice, easy session, more of a skill-based session today. Again, you won't need any equipment for Tuesday. We'll play more games on Tuesday, possibly Thursday. Kind of end it on a really sweet note before we go. Okay, right. So we're going to cool down. Right, I'm just going to put our arms out. Just going to tilt side to side, tilt side to side, tilt side to side. Raising your hands up a little bit. Raising your hands up a little bit. There we go. And then from here, we're just going to put our arms down. I'm just going to stretch down the sides and back up. Other side, stretch down the side as far as you can go. Down the side as far as you can go. And last one, as far as you can go. Very good. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to go a little bit lower. We're going to go down. We're going to put our legs straight, just like that. And we're going to try and keep our body as straight as we can. And we're going to just reach our hands as far as it can go. And what you'll do is you'll feel a pull at the back. So we're just going to be stretching our hamstring just there. Okay. So ideally holding it for 15 to 30 seconds. Okay, then we swap legs. Swap legs. Okay, just from there, try and keep your body still. Straight, sorry. There are lots of alternatives like leaning into your toe, but we're just going to do more of a stiffer stretch just from there. There we go, just from there. You'll repeat these ideally 3 times if possible. Holding it for 15 to 30 seconds. Okay, and then what we're going to do from here is legs apart. Just lean to one side, bringing your knee forwards and this down. Okay, there we are. If any of my Brookfield team are out there, me and Aaron did a couple of videos together.
Yes,
Do check out our challenge. My Frontistery Scouts and 360 Academy crew. I'll be posting those onto the 360 channel and possibly speaking to Ustadh Hamid and seeing how I can get some of those challenges over to you. Okay, so again, we will do these stretches 15 to 30 seconds, ideally, and three times is the best from there. Okay, and then the other one is that we just kind of hold it, doing the front of our leg, just from there, making sure you keep your, let me come a little bit forward, keep your hip, don't worry about that, sweetheart, keep your knees back and your hip push forward, and that will stretch the front. Ideally, you can just go for a bath, go for a nice little soak. It's always important to get your heart rate down after the session. Okay, my lovelies, that is time up for me.
Amazing.
Right, I'm really glad, I'm really glad you enjoyed the session. Everything that I've been doing has been to kind of help you out during this time. I really hope you enjoyed my
Salam Ustadh, you've muted yourself.
So I really hope you appreciated what she did and can kind of enjoy her spontaneous character. Okay, so that is time up from us. I will see you on Tuesday. Tuesday will be heavily games based, so be prepared for that. No equipment needed, and I'm going to be going as well. Okay, so salam to you. Boof, bang, thumbs up. That's right. We'll see Hussein. Oh my God, I'm going to miss you guys. I'm going to work on some way of trying to continue to support you. Rayan, you guys have all done such a super job. And we'll still work on a way of trying to support you, inshallah, in some way, shape or form. But no, we've got 2 more sessions left, so let's really go and enjoy it. And you can always rewind on YouTube and enjoy the memories and kind of set new goals and scores for anything that we've done before. Okay, right, signing off. Take care, gang. Enjoy your weekend. Have a lovely Eid. For those that are celebrating, have a lovely super duper Eid. And I'd love to hear about it. And this is my little sausage. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next week on the other side.
Assalamu alaikum.